You know, you don't have to do a runner.
I told you, come with me.
There's no need for either of us to go. We're not down for the hospital break, are we?
The hospital break?
Well, yeah, they'll think it's the McFarlanes, won't they?
Eli, I am on the run, whether they twigged that was us or not.
I just think you worry too much, that's all.
You wouldn't have to come just to get away from here. You could come because you wanted to. So we could be together.
Hiya. Please apologise to Debbie for me. I've got to work.
Oh, yeah, because she'll be fretting I might go down for life. But I'd feel so much better, though, if Marlon was here.
It's a nice suit you're wearing, Zach.
Oh, I only wear it for court and funerals.
You've had your money's worth out of it, then, eh?
Well, it didn't cost me out. I pulled it out of a skip when I worked on bins.
Oh, where's Shadrach got to?
He's trying for some Dutch courage at the offer.
No, anyone would think he were up in court. Oh, I've told you you're not coming, Sam.
What? I want to.
But you've got to see to Samson and Belle.
Well, she's in school, he's at nursery.
And they'll be back.
Lisa's right, Sam. Yeah, we could be in that court for hours.
You just don't want me to go, do you?
Don't worry, Sam, eh? If this goes full trial, I'm sure there'll be other chances.
Oh, do you reckon it will?
Of course it will. She's a dingle. Samson will be old enough to drive you to visit her by the time she gets out.
It'd be a fresh start. Wouldn't have to put up with all this anymore. We could go somewhere warm, not like this dump. Could earn enough doing bar work, you and me.
You and me equals trouble, Danielle.
It doesn't have to, Eli. One cheap flight and we could be out of it.
I can't.
Because you'd sooner spend the rest of your life waiting for Debbie.
You all right?
Yeah, you, mate. Did you get everything?
Papers, passport, driving licence and Dodge cards.
Dodgy.
What do you think? With a bit of luck, they won't be cancelled before you're well out of here.
Mate, thank you so much.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah, I'll be in touch. Look at the state of me.
You're beautiful, Danielle.
Well, you come in.
Morning. Morning. Bye. Do you fancy going down the cafe for a bit of breakfast? No thanks, Duck. I wouldn't want to waste my time making conversation with you.
Oh, all dressed up to go to court then, Sam?
I was, but they don't want me there.
Oh, dear.
When you've got a minute, can you mark these prices up for me, please?
You never put in 10p on a tin of peas. You got them cheap at the cash and carry because they weren't selling.
Haven't you heard of the world food crisis?
Yeah, well, you'll never sell them for that. 15p on a load?
Just do it, Brenda.
Why? Hey, all set for the first explorers meeting then?
Can't wait.
Oh, and did you bank them funds?
Of course I did.
They all think I'm a div.
No, they don't.
At home they do. And them Wilds.
Well, the Wilds must think I'm one too then, Sam. They've given Nicola my job. Am I feeling sorry for myself? No chance. And I bet I've had more knockbacks in my life than you'll ever have.
You? You, what's it? Swaff? Suave?
Give over. So it didn't work out for my own farm. Am I going to end up like Shadrach?
You nearly did once.
But I didn't. And you shouldn't either. Sam, what would you really like to do?
I don't know.
What really makes you happy?
Samson?
Apart from Samson?
Nothing really. Except being out in countryside where no one can laugh at you.
No one who really knows you would laugh at you, Sam. If they do, they must be morons.
That Nathan is.
Stuff him. You decide what you want to do and then go for it. You show the Wilds and everyone else what's what.
You reckon?
Yeah, if it doesn't work out, so what? The real morons are those who don't try, who play safe, who fill their tiny lives bringing other people down.
You nearly talk as much sense as my dad you do, Rodney.
Do you think there's anything wrong with the Wilds, Mark and Natasha?
Well, I've worked with odder people.
Yeah, so have I.
Well, how do you mean wrong with them?
In the bedroom department.
How would I know? This wouldn't be something to do with Mark not being interested in you, would it?
Oh, he's interested, all right. The problem is, I think Natasha is too. And before you laugh, I've got 2 words to say. Zoe Tate. Must be something to do with the karma of this place.
What are you on, Nicola?
Oh, I should have known I wouldn't get an intelligent answer off you.
But you know, there was this one time when Natasha, she...
What?
Well, I pulled a thigh muscle, right? And she offered to massage it for me, but she insisted, really.
See? I knew it. She's a raving...
Good morning, ladies. Having a little chat? So, what have you got for me? Oh, and are you all set for that meeting in Leeds, then?
Yeah.
Blimey, every time I come in, it goes up. Give us a paper bag to put it in. That is if you don't charge.
Have a nice day. Have you ever thought of actually buying a paper?
Why? Well, I can read them all here, book she.
No wonder everything's going up the Swanee.
You're as tight as a gnat's backside.
There's 2 labels on this.
Oh, that's my fault. The new price is £1.50.
But the other one says 99p.
That's the old price.
What a rip-off.
The price is £1.50.
But I only want them for Samson and Emmerdale for later.
Oh, look, gobstoppers are cheaper.
Oh, let Nilders joke on them.
Hey, £1.50.
I'll put the rest in.
You're barred!
We can't bar people like the Dingles. We'll have no customers left.
If people won't pay the going rate, they won't have a shop to come to. Unless you intend subbing them all.
Grandpa. Is this a good idea?
Do you really hope?
Putting up prices don't drive customers away. Him walking about like a bear with a sore backside certainly will.
I know.
Talk to me, not about me.
We weren't.
Well, you must think I'm green as grass.
All right.
No, hey, don't go there.
We're worried about you.
Well, there's no need. I'm fine and dandy. I couldn't be happier. I'm absolutely chipper.
Look, I know Viv being away has been difficult, but...
Well, that's a bit of an understatement, isn't it? But, you know, I'm not going to be a martyr to it. Life goes on, as they say.
Bob, I'm a single parent. As you are, to all intents and purposes.
That's right. Oh, go on, just rub it in.
No, I mean, you can love them to bits, but... Well, it's boring a lot of the time.
You're not helping, Terry.
No, I've got a solution. Why don't you take Heath and Kathy to Brenda's Kiddies Club this afternoon?
The Explorers!
The Explorers? Hey, it'll be fun for them and a break for you.
Brilliant. How about it? Fun for them and a break for you.
Aye, go on, then.
Nicola's been very strange with me this morning.
She's a nutter.
She must be.
Oh, what do you want?
I'd sooner just talk to your mum if that's all right.
And why is that?
Because she's more like the organ grinder, not the monkey.
What can we do for you, Sam?
I was wondering if you could give us a job. If you've got any going, like.
Or do you see yourself as the new estate manager?
Could make a better job of it than some folk I've seen. But it'd do me loafing being stuck in an office.
So what did you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking something more on gamekeeping side. I've got experience.
Yeah, and poaching.
I know what's what, and I'm honest and punctual and reliable. You can ask the Kings and Tates.
I'm so sorry, but we've already hired a gamekeeper.
Oh. Well, can you put us on the list then? Because they never last long.
Don't they?
No. One of them were even barring the missus, Kim Tate.
Really?
Yeah, Dave Glover his name was. He was a good lad, Dave.
Oh, we should have hired him.
Oh, he's fried bread.
Sorry?
Dead.
Oh.
Any road, Dave. Next time you need one.
You'll be top of the list, Sam.
Right, that's all right then.
Oh, isn't Debbie in court today?
Yeah, I couldn't go.
No, neither could I. I've got a meeting later.
Well, proper trial will be going on for ages. Won't forget to put us on that list, will you?
I won't.
I'm glad I've caught you.
Oh, Dad, can't it wait? Ashley's gone to find Sandy. We're going to be late for court.
Have you seen the Explorer's money?
I think it was on the sideboard last
Well, it's
time.
not there now.
Well, it's probably gone down the back, hasn't it? Shadrach, do you want to lift to court?
Oh, that'd go down right well with my family, that. After all, it was one of yours that landed Debbie in it.
Well, we're going to give Debbie some moral support.
Oh, moral support me, Aunt Fanny. You're just going to make sure that Jasmine gets off scot-free. A dingle's expendable.
Shadrach, do you honestly think we are capable of doing that after everything you saw us go through over Daniel?
I already know what I see. I mean, Debbie might be facing life for something she hasn't done.
I'm sorry, love, but have you seen
Oh,
that?
for heaven's sake, Dad, why don't you be more careful with things? You're as bad as Gabby.
You know you could change your mind.
Yeah, well, you could too. You know, you're not supposed to park there. If they nick you for that, they'll have the van off the road. And you and all more than likely.
Forget the flaming van.
This is it then. Grandpa, don't. About time. No sign of your dad?
We'll have to go without him.
Ashley, I don't know whether it's a good idea us going anyway. Even Shadrach's just turned on me and the whole clan's going to be there in court.
So are we. I am at least. And it's not just out of any sense of parochial duty. For all the Dingles might huff and puff, it wasn't so long ago that I took Debbie in when they didn't want to know. You don't have to come.
No. No, I'll come. What about Sandy?
His presence is hardly likely to change the course of history.
This is all I can muster.
Can you afford it?
Now, you take care of yourself.
How'd it get to this, Grandpa?
I have no answer for that. Get yourself a window seat. I'm sorry, I have no answers, precious. I've made enough mistakes in my life. There's just one thing. It's not going to solve your problems, and it won't stop sleepless nights, bad dreams in the years hence. But you have to start again from here. Try not to make the same mistakes. Help, not hurt people. If you can do that, you have a life in front of you. that might bring at least occasional fulfillment.
On the basis of the police evidence, I'm more convinced than ever that we've got a strong case to have the charge put back to manslaughter.
I'm not interested. I just want to get it over with.
Debbie, it doesn't end with the court case, you know. A conviction for manslaughter, we're talking a few years. Murder can mean life.
If I plead not guilty to manslaughter, and they say that it's murder, it really will be life. If I hold my hands up, I'll get less.
I think you should put aside your family's scepticism about the justice system.
Why? We've all been on the receiving end of the so-called justice system. There is none. I'm gonna say I caved the evil sod's brain in, and then say I'm sorry.
Get lost or I'm gonna miss my bus.
You don't have to go.
Give us a break, Eli. Save yourself for Debbie in 20 years' time.
Don't say that.
Excuse me? Is that your van?
Nah, it's a mate's. It's taxed and insured and that.
Well, that says maybe. It shouldn't be parked there.
All right, look, I didn't realise. I'll shift it now. Look, will you stay there?
I'm gonna miss my bus.
Just hang on for me.
Shift it now, or you'll get a ticket.
All right. Just wait there. 1 sec, yeah?
But I've cleared my entire afternoon for this, and it is very important. Right, okay, fine.
I take it the meeting's cancelled.
The guy's got flu. One consolation, however. I can fob Nicola off with a few nibbles this afternoon and spare us the prospect of dinner with her. Yeah, give her a few drinks, and I'm sure she'll let her defences down.
To be honest, I could do without seeing Nicola drop her defences. Or anything else.
Well, you are entirely to blame for that one, my darling.
The lady in question.
Nicola, the meeting's been cancelled, so instead of dinner, do you mind if we do a few afternoon nibbles?
Nibbles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's your preference?
Pardon?
Food-wise?
Something conventional. Very conventional. I'm very conventional in every way.
Come on, Nick. I had you down for someone with more exotic tastes.
Could I bring a friend along?
Male or female?
Male. Very much male.
Yeah, sure.
Anyone we know?
Do you know what? I need to check the emails. One missed message could be 3 months' work lost.
Look forward to seeing you later, then.
Yeah.
Danielle Hutch, coming with us.
When are they going to start? Oh, Judge is probably having his 11s in his chambers.
No, be a decanter of the finest port, all paid for by us taxpayers.
So it's one of you paid tax?
Hey, if it's good enough for him.
All stand. Hypocrites have entered court. But now they've got the brass neck.
I do. Turned in our Sam over, Ali.
Well, at least Sammy got off in the end.
Yeah, it's not going to happen for our Debs, is it?
Early for a lunchtime pint, isn't it?
Half. Any road, you're here.
Oh, I'm not checking up on you, mate. No, in fact, I'm glad I caught you. I wanted to let you know that someone's been sniffing around after your job.
I've only been here 5 minutes.
I know. I know. Well, my mum's determined to make the estate work, so... Well, the fact is, she doesn't really know what she's doing, so she's prepared to listen to any bumpkin who bends her ear.
Well, like who?
That dingle, Sam.
Sam? Well, he's hardly competition.
No. No, you're probably right.
Do you reckon she'll get off?
Can't see it. She all ought to get away with murder.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was being metaphorical. I'm just saying, you know, if you've got a few bob, you get justice. If you're a dingle, you don't.
Oh, aye, we get off scot-free. Go and take a look in that graveyard.
Sorry.
Oh, I hope you haven't come to give me more earache.
What are you doing later?
Nothing.
Well, you are now. You're going to be my escort.
Where to?
Home farm.
You must be joking.
Why would I be joking?
Why'd you think? I used to live there. I spent half my life there, the half that went down the tubes.
Oh, don't be so soft. I need you.
Since when?
But you've got to come. It's too late to find anyone else.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
Please. 3 o'clock sharp. And don't be late. The lady's virtue is at risk.
What lady?
Me.
Hope the kids turn up after all this.
It'll be fine. You do seem a bit worked up.
Of course I'm not.
Look, I know how you can occupy yourself. Go and blow some of our funds on more of that lovely equipment from the art shop in town.
Hey, other people's money is not to be frittered away.
Tough morning.
Yeah.
That's a first. Still, you've actually got mud on your boots.
Well, I've been checking out the estate.
Oh, I'm impressed. Well, you'll be looking forward to later. Hasn't your mum mentioned they've invited Nicola around?
Why?
Keeping up to speed with how promotions are going, I suppose.
Can't you do that by email?
Or maybe your mum and dad prefer the personal touch. What's up?
Well, the pheasants have done a runner. But it's not funny.
Well, did you forget to feed them, or...?
Well, there's plenty of food, but all the water I put out's gone, and... Well, they'd have wandered off looking for some.
It can happen, Lee.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't, and we were going to displace them at a clay pigeon shoot.
You'll find them, all right? You're not the first gamekeeper to lose track of a few birds.
Clearly forgot to put water down for them.
Of course I didn't.
You know what your problem is, mate? You're too conscientious.
No one could accuse you of that.
Hey, don't worry. I won't tell my parents.
Cheers.
We're all with you, kidder.
Don't cut for now, you ain't done.
Silence.
Little Sarah sends her love.
This is a very serious matter. I will not hesitate to clear the court if there are any further outbursts. This is my final warning.
Deborah Dingle. You appear before this court charged on an indictment with 1 count contrary to common law. The particulars of which are that between the 30th of November and 2nd of December 2008 at 42 Muriel Heights, Houghton, you murdered Shane Doyle.
I'm very sorry, Your Worship. Do carry on.
Are you joining us for nibbles with Nicola?
Oh, no chance. I'm a bit bothered about Lee. He says the pheasants have gone AWOL.
That sounds very rustic coming from you, darling.
OK, don't listen. But they've gone because he didn't put any water down for them.
Are you sure?
Look, I don't want to get the guy into trouble. But, I mean, we all know he's new, but maybe we should keep an eye on him. I know how much making a success of this estate means to you.
You're not kidding. My marketing meeting just went to the wall.
Maybe for the best, if we've got nothing to market.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Are we ready to proceed to plea?
She's going to plead guilty, Zach. I know it.
Give over.
Could I ask for some more time with my client to confirm her instruction?
There's no need. Let's just get it over with.
Don't, lass. You don't have to carry the count.
I've given fair warning. Clear the gallery.
Debbie! She didn't do it. She didn't kill him.
Can I take Will to his club?
No, it's all right. I can manage.
You don't trust me, do you?
You blame me?
Look, I was as worried as you were yesterday. Do you think I'd let that happen again?
That wouldn't be a good idea, would it? Nicola, whenever you're ready.
So you're all set for your cosy little session. Must be awful being a sex magnet, Nicola.
Tell me about it. Anyway, I'll prove I'm no plaything for well-off swingers.
How?
I'm bringing Jimmy with me.
Right, so you're making it a foursome.
No, of course not. But let's face it, no matter how bent they are, they aren't going to want to pull Jimmy's keys out of a bowl.
Look, will you just let me say what I've got to say?
Jasmine, this isn't right.
Jasmine, don't do this.
We'll stand this matter down.
Clear the court now.
Let her say her piece. I'll hear this case later when matters are resolved.
Please take her away.
No, will you just listen to me? Will you listen to me, please, all of you? I killed Shane Doyle. I killed him.
Jasmine, you needn't have done this.
Be quiet,
You
Dad.
shouldn't be here.
Yeah. Yes, I did. It's the only thing I could do. I killed him. In cold blood. For all the right reasons, I killed him. I'm sorry I let it get this far.
Come with us.
To Home Farm?
For me.
I've not been invited.
I'll wangle it.
Don't bother. Why would I want to go to a house that still should rightfully be ours? With Nicola, of all people.
What's up with her?
I'm not going.
There's nothing wrong with Nicola.
You go then. You know, he might be on a promise.
You reckon? I've still got my principles.
Oh.
Well, I might go. Just to see what they've done with the old place.
She'll be all right.
Oh.
Watch and believe that. Hey, Debbie's off the oak Jasmine copter.
Oh, Debbie, I told you to turn out all right, didn't I, love?
That's it.
Hey, you can't do that!
Oh, she should be coming with us.
How do you think it's going?
I tend to forget how lively they are, don't you?
I'm not saved here.
Well, you're not limping out.
It's all kids.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Welcome, young man. Do you want Big Brother to stay with you till you get used to it?
Yeah, right.
Look, Sam's enjoying himself.
I'm sure he is.
Let's go then.
Yeah, let's go and get a burger instead.
Hi, Will.
Come on.
I'll stay.
You just said you wanted to go.
I'm being mature, aren't I? Willing to give it a try. Catch you later.
Hi, Val. Oh, you going to go on that? Yeah.
Where do you think you're going? Oh, come on, get stuck in. Doing what? Look, there's a little lass had an accident over there. Go and sort her out.
Yes.
I've been invited.
To what?
How should I know? Nicola mentioned it.
Oh, you better come in. We thought it'd be a good idea to get to know Nicola.
Well, I should probably thought I could add some scintillating wit to the proceedings.
Come in anyway. Maybe we can get to know you too. I remember when this first came out. In a village hall, just like this. Hipsters and a mod haircut. Hey, we'd met then, eh?
I was only 6. Don't you ever give up? Wonder where Bob is. He was meant to bring the twins.
He'll be sat at home feeling sorry for himself.
About what?
You don't need a reason, that's what he does.
When has Dad got them out?
How's he going to handle this?
I don't know how I am.
And Ashley, what about Jasmine?
Why the hell did she get mixed up with that lot in the first place? Why couldn't she talk to us?
Well, only she knows that. And for whatever the reasons, she's going to need us now.
To do what? DC Henschel.
Reverend Thomas.
What's happening now?
So I'm about to find out. Going to interview Jasmine. Any more questions, call the station.
I want to speak to her.
Yes, so do we. A police officer has been murdered. And she's about to find out that their city game's over.
Have we all had a good time?
Yeah!
Right, before you go, I want you all to get to know the law of explorers. So repeat after me, and if you follow these rules, you'll not only be happier people, but you'll make this great big world we live in a happier place.
Oh, tell us, Uncle Dog.
Don't make fun of him.
I wasn't.
So, after me, I am an Emmerdale explorer. That's very good, but louder. I will always be kind to animals.
I will always be kind to animals.
I will always be kind to people.
I will always be kind to people.
It is always better to help than to hurt someone.
It is always better to help than to hurt someone.
I will always try to make our lovely world even lovelier.
I will always try to make our lovely world even lovelier.
Come on, Will. Just go and grab that burger. Burn up the country roads. What?
So, Nicola, what's behind the dynamic businesswoman?
Why?
Because we're interested in you, as a person.
Why didn't you grill Jimmy?
Yes, you have been rather quiet, Jimmy.
Who wouldn't be? I feel like a guest in my own home.
Yeah, sorry, it must hold a lot of memories for you.
Yeah, I'll say. His first wife said he ripped them off, well, not to mention Charity Dingle, and then, of course, his dad was murdered in here, and Matthew toddled himself round a gatepost.
That's right, lighten things.
I'm sorry.
If it's all right with you and it's nothing personal, I'll just have a Jimmy Riddle and be on my way.
Of course.
Oh, no, you can't.
It's all right, Nicola. We'll take good care of you.
Dad. Any news?
Well, I don't expect there will be for a long time. I couldn't face coming home.
Why not?
You know why not. I have a pretty good idea. I tried to help her flee. Probably made things worse. There's no doubt you're about to tell me. Well, there's no fool like an old fool.
And you are a fool, Dad. But not a bigger one than me.
Or me.
Where's Natasha got to?
Oh, probably slipping into something more comfortable.
Why?
Did you think you were doing?
What's going on?
Must be one of the kids. Cheers. Hello. I thought you'd gone.
I was on my way.
What, taking a detour by way of our bedroom?
The hell were you doing in our bedroom?
I was just having a look around the old place. I'm sorry.
Well, what are you, some kind of a pervert?
Hey! How dare you call him that? You're the pervert. You're trying to get rid of Jimmy so that you can both have your way with me, together.
What?
Yes, I've rumbled to your little game.
You've got to be kidding me.
You don't try and deny it.
FYI, Natasha and I are totally fulfilled in that department. And if either of us were to stray, I don't think you'd be in the top 10.
There you go, sunshine. And one for yourself, of course.
Well, there's no need, because for the first and very, very, very last time, drinks are on the house.
Oh. I always said he was a true dingle.
No, you didn't. Seriously, though, no. It's up to us all now to see to it that Debbie gets on her feet. Yeah. And having a few drinks here isn't going to make sure she's got a proper future to look forward to.
Yeah. That's a good point, well made. Yeah.
To Debbie.
To Debbie and her new life.
Debbie and
New life.
New life, yeah.
That.
I thought you'd have shut up shop by now.
I stayed open in the hope of making a few extra sales. Fat chance. Well, one underage youth from Robblesfield who tried to buy a can of strong lager. When I refused, he nicked a bag of toffees on his way out. Oh, one small tin of economy dog food to Edna, who complained it would give her pooch the trots. I'm glad you're amused.
Well, you should have brought the twins to the club. They'd have loved it.
Yeah, they might have.
So why didn't you?
Because, Brenda, whilst it might have helped them pass a couple of pleasant hours, and everybody would think what a lovely dad I am.
You are.
Their future, this place, such as it is, would be going down the pan.
All small businesses are struggling just now.
Shop and the cafe have been struggling for yonks. Not helped by me throwing good money after bad to lawyers and private investigators to try and get Viv off.
Right, well, let's think positively. I can do the accounts for starters.
I've done them. I've had sleepless nights doing them. Whichever way I do them, though, they just don't add up, not by a long chalk. Anyway, you're right about thinking positively, though. I've made a positive decision.
Well, that's great.
I'm selling up. Disposing of the shop and the cafe.
You can't.
There's no other way out.
But it's your livelihood and my home.
And you wondered why I couldn't come and play Happy Clappy down the kiddies' club.
The Dingles United will never be defeated.
Oh, is Samson all right?
Right? Johnny's minding him.
Oh, she got off.
What, Debbie?
Yeah. Miss Goody Two-Shoes, Jasmine owned up.
Hey. Well, where is she then?
Oh, well, they reckon there's a right rigmarole to go through. So, I mean, the Rozzers will be covering the backs. They've made a right town halls of it.
Dingles United will never be defeated.
That's the last time I invite someone back without getting a certificate saying that they aren't insane.
Yes, sir. Madam, what can I get?
Large T&T, please. Large brandy.
No problem. Hey, I bet you've never seen a young, sexy cocktail waiter like me before.
I see. The next time we invite someone, how about him?
How's Debbie getting on in court?
Oh, she got off.
Sorry?
Hey? Well, you know, she's still banged up, but not for long. The vicar's niece came clean.
Oh.
You really took us for a ride, didn't you? All that stuff I got from Eli and the rest of the Dingles about how it's always the poor that took the blame was true. I bought it hook, line and sinker. How could this bright, attractive girl, this woman who's got the world at her feet, how could she possibly have done such an awful thing? Perhaps she didn't. Perhaps it's just another level in some distorted game you and your friend concocted. Perhaps it's another chapter in something that'll go out into cyberspace so a million no-hopers around the planet can get off on it. And while they do, we'll have wasted our time. So some old woman will be mugged by a junkie, or some innocent kid, a lot less privileged than you, will get stabbed on the way home from a youth club because we're wasting our time with people like you. And if you'd ever made it as a so-called journalist, you'd have been the first to say, what are the police doing to try and stop it?
Karen. Let's do this by the book.
I'm sorry.
You don't know the meaning of the word. But you will do.
At least Carl's not here. I can do without him giving me the third degree.
Oh, no, I don't want any more.
Oh, get it down, you. You need it after embarrassing yourself in front of the Wilds.
Look, they're the ones who should be embarrassed, not me.
You reckon?
Of course, it's obvious. They know I sussed them out, put a stop to their little game. But yeah, I am used to it. People finding me irresistible in a sexual sense.
You're right. I do.
You aren't making fun of me, are you?
I don't know why, but I do, Nick. You and me here alone. The whole stupid, gabbling world outside. There's only one thing I want to do.
Hey, don't be vulgar.
I want to get down and dirty with you.
Oh, you bloody
Thought you'd be high as a kite.
I'm in a way.
So?
You know us? I don't mean me or you or our family, right? I just mean people like us, you know. There's thousands and millions of us who think, man, you get treated like we're rubbish, don't we? I mean, you know, by the papers, politicians, the people next door. Inside, we know we're not, don't we? I mean, we know we're not rubbish.
That's why I keep trying. Although it's got me very far.
You know, man, I've spent enough time banged up and living in dives thinking my life shouldn't be like this. It's like there's something in my bonds saying, you could make it better, man. You could sort things. But there's always a niggle saying, no matter what you do, Eli, you're going to amount to nothing, mate. Today I let Danielle go. We were at a bus station. She got arrested.
She's made enough mistakes in her life.
She wanted to make a go of it.
And you said no.
I could stop thinking about Debbie.
She's made as many wrong choices.
Marlon, do you think we have a future, me and Deb?
I'd like to say yeah. I honestly don't know, mate.
Me neither, man.
Wow. Oh, let him loose behind the bar.
Who cares?
We could do with some luck.
I just wanted to say how pleased I am about Debbie.
What difference it made to you?
Oh, I hate to see injustice done, which is why I'd like to offer Sam a job. What? Assisting on the estate.
Oh, nice one.
Why? Well, because I think he's got potential. So how about it?
Well, yeah, I'd like to accept your offer of employment, thank you.
Asking about the hackers first.
We'll discuss that later, all right?
Thanks.
Sam, Lady Chatterley's lover or what?
Who's she?
At least she's finally faced up to her responsibilities.
It's a good job the police didn't allow you to see her.
Why?
Because the last thing she needs is, I told you so from you.
I didn't mean it like that. If only she'd listened to you.
It wouldn't have changed what she'd done.
But at least people would have seen why she did it. Now she's just tabloid fodder. A psycho people can feel moral outrage about for less than the price of a cup of tea.
What do they matter? She did what she thought was right.
She killed someone.
Yes. And I know the feeling. All of us wish with all our hearts she hadn't done what she did. But for me, the worst thing is she trusted none of us. Even before all this happened, she didn't feel able to talk to a single one of us.
Better get used to this.
No words to silent scream is all I
Well, the jury will decide. Over on ITV3 next, Let Sleeping Murder Lie. It's Agatha Christie's Marple. Next here on ITV1, Bad Builders, Sewage and Explosions. It's New Homes from Hell 2009.